Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5, State of Our Lives. This time, we're not on a 3-month hiatus, and we've got two other people here that you may not know, but you will after this episode. Here we go.
Introduce them, you fuck!
Okay. Let me pull up the. Oh, I already have it pulled up. Okay. So, I guess I should start out with. Well, shouldn't you introduce yourselves here first?
No.
So you're just not gonna introduce yourself?
All right,
No.
people, let's do it quick. We're here joined by the WT members. If you don't know, it's the Wretched team, a team development team for mainly DDLC right now. And we have the heads of the team. Here are Oliver. Say hi.
No.
No,
Hi.
exactly.
Hi.
And then Sven, the man.
Hi.
You want to say hi? There it is. All right, that's enough with introductions. So Shim, what do you have for us in store today?
So my first question is going to be for both of them. So I'm going to ask. I guess I'll ask Oliver first.
Yep.
So what really made you What made you get involved in the whole DDLC world, and then later just visual novels in general?
Okay. So I'm gonna start with just the second part of that question because it's easy to get out of the way. I have never played another visual novel. DDLC to date is still the only VN I've played, and yet I am still sort of stuck here, trapped, if you will. And then as for like finding DDLC, I think my mate showed it to me in like November or December 2017, and I don't know, I got really attached to it, stuck around in the community for a while, and then I found out about the modding community in February 2018, and I've been here ever since.
And what got you stuck in the community, as you say? Or just did you fall in love with the dockies and the anime girls?
Stockholm syndrome.
Okay,
Plus,
then.
I enjoy modding.
Wait, so they literally just kidnapped you, and then you eventually grow to love it?
Yeah, more or less.
All right. So, how about you, Sven? How did you fall into this endless pit?
Oh dear God.
Oh no!
What a tale this is. So I regularly hang out in a Discord with some of my real life friends, and one of my best friends is Vivian, and she was streaming this game one day because she kind of finds weird games from all over the net, and it turned out to be this visual novel. I was like, oh my God, please stop. And then I saw Sayori hanging from a noose, and then I'm like, oh, this is a horror game.
Well, that sounds like a pretty interesting way to get into it. Just
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is a horror game. Okay, I am slightly more interested. Continue. And I saw through the end of the game, I was like, holy fuck, this is actually really good. So being the autistic individual I am, I immediately developed a hyper focus and wanted to get into everything involved with this game. And that included the modding community. And I joined after Sayori around January 2018. That was my first mod. And yes, it's been around that long. I then got into like Katawa Shoujo, Valhalla, etc. But the reason I stay is the same as Oliver. It's just Stockholm syndrome. I can't let them go.
You're trapped forever and ever in this community. Goddamn.
yeah, the anime.
Unfortunately, yes.
The anime girls got you in their
we will
grips,
be
and you
able
just
to
can't let
collab.
go.
They got me by the short hairs.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Pretty much.
Next question, Queen. Yeah, Queen. What the fuck?
What?
Shin.
Okay. So basically,
Audience, like,
what originally inspired exit music to begin with, and how did you feel about the public response?
okay, so the original inspiration for exit music, you may be able to guess the first one. The Radiohead song, exit music for a film.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was absolutely obsessed with Radiohead at the time. It was the only band I listened to. Truth be told, it was like
I can believe
Was.
that. Yes.
I'm into other music now. Come on, give me some credit.
Nine Inch Males.
9 Inch Nails. Oh, 9 Inch Nails.
8 Inch Males.
Ooh.
What else?
So yeah, the Radiohead song "Exit Music" for a film because similar to the lyrics, and I was like, hey, that works for like the abusive dad thing that Natsuki has. Um, and the other part was an edit someone or like a pretty bad edit someone had made of Natsuki and Sayori's place in the noose, and I was like, I quite like that idea, and so I sort of smushed the two together and sort of figured out the rest along the way.
Oh, so it was basically okay. Let's see how Natsuki being the one on the news would work.
Yeah, exactly. With a
But
Radiohead soundtrack.
Radiohead, yeah. And you, Sven, you haven't been around since the original Exit Music, right? You joined with
I
the.
actually knew Oliver around that time. It was
Yeah,
before
but
Exit Music's release.
yeah, but
Oh,
he wasn't involved with making it.
Yeah, I was not involved with making it. I talked to Oliver a couple of times. Around then, he told me about it. I believe I joined the public server at some point, but I was never involved in the direct development of the original.
all right. And Wretched Team, it became a thing with Exit Music Redux, or
Over a year ago now, yeah.
all right
I'd,
then.
I- I'd know sort of like the original members of Reg Team, like the original 5 or 6. We were all just sort of in a hangout Discord, and uh, I don't know. I just kind of got the idea because I hadn't touched like a mod in a while. I'd been around in the community, just sort of watching and observing and playing mods, but I hadn't made a mod since Exit Music, to my knowledge, or at least one that hadn't been cancelled. And I was like, God damn, Exit Music kind of sucks. I want to remake it. And so we did, and we formed Wretched Team. And
Hey, the
I just
Alpha and Omega.
it evolved from there.
So,
Yeah, I remember that Oliver DM me and was just like, I want to remake Exit Music. And at first I thought like he was trolling.
Hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, sure.
Oh,
We'll just make a shit post
actually,
version.
actually, I am trolling. I actually didn't want to remake Exit Music at all. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all been a big troll, guys.
We
Sorry.
got
Yeah,
this far,
wow, so
and now
you're
we're dropping it.
so you had a big that your troll is the reason I ever joined the server.
Yes.
We do a little trolling.
All right, now, Shim, next question. Come on.
Oh wait, did you answer the public response bit or?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Well,
part.
okay.
yeah. I asked.
Sorry,
how
I
you-
There's
totally,
a
I got,
reason for that.
yeah, I asked about how
yeah,
you felt about
I,
the public response regarding Exit Music.
well, what era of public response? Because
Just
immediately after the mod came out, and for a few months after, it felt like everybody liked it. Like, it was probably helped by like the Let's Players like Biju Mike and Razbowski and shit playing it on their rather large YouTube channels. But it felt like everyone liked it. And then, that sort of subsided, and people started taking a closer look at it. They started looking past more than just the ending, and they were like, "God damn, this kind of sucks." I do, I was proud when the good public response came in, and then when people started, actually criticizing it, I kind of shut myself away for a while. I wasn't very happy with it because I didn't really agree at the time. I suppose I thought it was good as is. And then, yeah, I wouldn't say I forgot about it, but I sort of moved on from it. Went on to try and make After School in early 2019. That fell through. I have an interesting story about that as well, but I'll save that for now. Uh, and then I played Exit Music. I played original Exit Music in April 2020, and I was like, yeah, okay, this sucks. I understand why everyone said it did, and yeah, sort of also falls into the Redux thing.
funnily enough, it's like exactly like a month or two before I joined the first server. I was like the original Wretched team server.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I can't
F
really
in chat.
I can't really remember if it was May or June because it was literally last year. How am I supposed to remember that?
Mm. I mean, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
I haven't had
I think
breakfast.
we'd all forget.
Yeah,
You didn't have
I didn't have
breakfast?
breakfast. I woke up at 4 p.m.
Oh my god, these people. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, boys. Come on.
Thank you for
Of
this.
course it is, which is why I take some time to scrape some roadkill off the road.
Ah,
You
yes.
think I'm rich enough to have some fucking cereal? No, I'm gonna go eat some opossum.
Nutritious.
Very
That's
nutritious.
how the hillbilly do.
An easy meal, of course.
Yeah, you don't have to pay
Hey,
for it.
nothing wrong with a little bit of road pancakes with your meal.
Hey, it would be wasted if not. So at the very least, it's being used. All right.
You do at least like cook it first, right?
You can cook them?
That's
What?
optional, my boy. The fur is the best part.
I mean, yeah, but what about like any bacteria or tire?
It's fresh. It's
Listen,
freshly
okay,
killed.
I don't know what kind of pinko commie country you live in, but this is the United States of America. We don't believe in gosh dang bacteria.
I also live in the U.S.
We don't believe in no gosh dang bacteria.
If you believe in them, are you truly an American?
Tell that to the hand sanitizer.
Tell that to the covenant.
Ah.
Like, this is what you signed up for when you got into an interview with Wretched T, and I'm not sure what you were
I
expecting.
mean, like, I'm enjoying it so far, so I don't see any issues really.
I can picture him just looking at the questions and recalculating what the outcome could be.
Yeah, just like thinking like, how are they gonna act if I say this?
Oh, you have a controversial question? Come on.
No, I don't have any controversial questions, but let's see. What inspired some of your other projects? So excluding Exit Music Redux, because we already know why that is existing. But
Okay. Well, which one do you want to start with then, Sven?
Why don't you talk about the history of after school?
Okay. That leads me on to the story about why it got cancelled originally.
Yeah, and I'll
So,
talk about Wintermute.
yeah. Okay. So, after school, funnily enough, it was one of 4 ideas that this guy who posted on the Reddit in like early 2019. He posted like a, hey, I have 4 ideas for a mod and I don't know which I should do. I can't remember what the other 3 were, but the very basic premise of the second of the 4 choices was the Dokis after graduation and following them. Uh, and I was like, actually, I quite like the sound of that one. So I hit the guy up. His name was Quinn, and I thought, yeah, I kind of want to make this. I haven't really done anything since Exit Music, and I'm still very much about in the community. So why not? Uh, and so we got to working on it. We brought Malika on board from Exit Music. Um, uh, the issue is we had no ideas. We had no plans for anything. We just had the premise and an opening scene. Uh, Not all that similar, but similar in idea to the MC running into Sayori in a coffee shop, as is what happened in our after school. Um, and so we we had a Discord server, as every fucking mod does. Uh, and one day Quinn up and left. He deleted his Discord and his Twitter and his Reddit. His Steam account was still about, but I never really thought to message him because I figured, if he didn't really want to be about, then I wouldn't bother him. So I was just sort of left with this mod. Me and Malika were left with this mod. So, and I felt like I really couldn't do it alone, so I cancelled it. And then after Wretched team had formed, I brought the idea up to Sven in passing. I think we were just talking about it. and he really liked the idea, and we were like, "Well, shit, why don't we give it a shot?" And so it took us about 2 weeks to write that whole demo. Well, 2 weeks from first telling Sven about After School to releasing the demo, which is nearly going to be a year away now. Christ, I'm old. As for inspiration, since that was the actual focus of the question, God damn it. For me specifically, in terms of like other media things that have influenced it, I think like the dry humor of Peep Show, uh, it's been sort of like one of my main inspirations in terms of like writing dialogue and stuff. Uh,
It's a British kind of
British comedy,
sitcom. Yeah,
Okay, I
comedy.
was actually about to look that up because I didn't know what it was.
yeah,
A special kind of comedy.
yeah. Uh, and Sven has his own inspirations that he's been working with.
Yeah, a lot of the inspiration behind After School for me, a lot of the dialogue is based on my own life experience and my own thoughts about things. That's why you have such a cynical main character in that in that mod, because just yeah, that's kind of what runs through my head on a daily basis. Um, Other than that, I took a lot of inspiration from some of the culture I grew up with, kind of like that 90s kind of underground hip hop culture. Almost it bleeds into the soundtrack, but it has that same kind of view on life that's not so optimistic and just kind of realistic, trying to get by, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, I'm still excited for like both After School and Winter Mute more than Exit Music Redux, if I had to say.
Oof.
Well,
Oof, that's a hit.
hey, it's understandable because Redux is admittedly doing it a lot better, but it's still doing something that's already been done, but
Yeah,
better.
so and After School
After
and
School and Wintermute, they're
they're just new ideas
pretty
to
much
me.
fully original. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what you do with them.
And speaking
Yeah,
of Wintermute, Sven,
yeah, Wintermute. I'm not sure how much I can talk about this without giving a lot away. So I'm going to be fairly conservative in what I talk about with Wintermute, but
ew, you're
uh,
fairly conservative.
Whoa,
oh god,
Sven, what have you done? You're gonna get us canceled on Twitter.
oh, I'll get you canceled, all right. Uh,
Easy enough.
yeah, really, it is. Um, with Wintermute, I'm a huge fucking dweeb, if you haven't noticed, and I read these things called books. Um,
Uh-huh.
and for the younger people who are listening, books usually are paper, binded between two covers that have words on them. Um, and I really like cyberpunk fiction. I really really love William Gibson, who is famous for Neuromancer, and the Sprawl trilogy. I really like Philip K. Dick.
You
And
like Dick?
You like Dick?
yep, I mean I am married to my husband, so yes.
Okay, you got us there. Yeah, that can't really argue with
So
that.
I really like cyberpunk fiction, and I really wanted to make a Doki mod that explored that, but wasn't, just really cringe, something about Monica. I wanted to do something really different, and I think I managed to pull that off with Wintermute. It's really different. It's really unique. I can't wait to show it.
Well, I'm glad that it sounds like you have this much. Like you actually really care about Winter Mute.
Yes. Does that translate to me working on it all that often? No,
No.
but
I'm going
No,
to
it's
give
still
props
not.
to Sven for keeping it a secret, because it really it sounds like hard to keep every piece of lore that's a secret until it comes out.
yeah, it's admittedly really tough for Wintermute, especially because I can't even talk about what the mod's about, because I'd rather people find out for themselves. It's not like it's supposed to be this like big cryptic puzzle hunt or anything like that. It's just I'd rather keep people surprised and not knowing what to expect, because that's going to make the mod all that more effective. Though it does kind of worry me as to how people will receive it because it's so different. And we have that with our unannounced project too, because it's also very different, but in a ironically a different way.
Yeah, so the thrill of discovering the lore of the mod as you go, it's better to keep it that way, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Part of the fun is discovering the lore, what's going on, and all that, and finding out for yourself and making your own decisions.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I agree. Right. So then, what other projects are in the like official Wretched team?
I don't know which ones
it's
are we
been sh-
cleared to talk about.
Oh, funnily enough, the last question was asked about any like juicy details you'd be allowed to leak about any upcoming projects or releases, but
Well, we have okay. I will count them. However, I will not name any of them.
okay,
We have
yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4, possibly 5 original visual novel ideas, proper channels in our dev server that we honestly at the moment we don't really work on that much, but that do exist and that we do plan to work on.
I guess
In
that would be like the bridge to get out of the DLC modding scene, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't
I
always feel
gather.
like the DLC modding scene is something that's gonna like. It doesn't seem like a place you want to be forever, anyways.
Well, how long
It's a
can it
dying
stay around
light.
for? I'm surprised it's not dead already. The game came out nearly 4 years ago, you know?
Oh wow, it's been 4 years.
Nearly,
Yeah.
nearly. Well, it came
In
out September
September 25th,
27th. Yeah, no, September
27th.
22nd, 2017, and it's May 2021. So yeah, nearly 4 years, and I'm still here.
I'm still here.
That's crazy.
You're from
Uh,
the beginning, like almost of
yeah,
everything.
I got into it like I got into DDLC proper around December 2017, so I've been here almost since the beginning.
Jesus. And I've been here for what? Almost a year. Not even a year. Jesus.
And already you're just like, oh god, fuck this.
Well, yeah, with all the shit that's going down.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wonderful talking about that.
God. But man, really, like back when the game was almost freshly out, I guess that the first mods would have been a novelty, much like, yeah, I can understand exit music being this big thing. Well, because there are not a lot of mods at that, there weren't a lot of mods at that time, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
around like 2018, the bar for quality was a brand new day, and that should tell you all you need to know about the
Yeah.
mods of
Oh, and
2018.
and Do You Lift Club
Oh no.
and Weathered
Fucking
World.
do you
In fact,
lift
no,
club?
in fact, no. Even by like 2018 DDLC modding community standards, Weathered World was pretty bad.
Oh god, Weathered World, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
I think I tried that mod and then just gave up on it. I don't
Good,
like,
because it doesn't get any better.
because I had mods in my backlog that I haven't touched since like the last mod I touched was Do You Lift, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was a scrapped video idea and I realized how bad it was before.
Hey.
Well, hey, with the bar for quality being much higher now, it means there are more mods that are, you know, you can just they're the type that you'd play in a drunk VC with your friends.
Yeah. Because I actually have a list of I don't there might be more mods I've played besides this, but I actually let me show you this in the server real quick. These are the mods that I specifically remember having played. And this is excluding the demo for EMR.
Oh god, my escape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Amor fati.
Amor Fati was literally my first mod I
Dude,
played,
she's
so.
the delicious.
What a first mod to get into.
Yeah.
Fucking Amor Fatigue. God damn.
The
Oh
thing is,
god.
I don't remember most of the, like, there was aspects in the mod that I later found out about that I don't remember because I think the mod changed since the version that I first played.
Yeah, I remember playtesting it for Signer, and giving my feedback. It actually did change quite a bit between the playtest and the final release.
Because the version I played didn't have the, like, I think I saw a different UI on it because I think Flassium was streaming it in the Wretched Team server at one point, and it looked
Yeah.
completely different from what I had remember playing.
Yeah, I remember he did a complete redesign.
So is that when they
Well,
changed?
so I played the better version. Jesus fuck, that mod was trash than before.
I think I'm gonna deviate a little bit from the opinion. I think it actually has some good moments in it.
Like
Uh, eh,
yeah, oh.
uh, like there's one moment in particular that sticks out to me about Amofrati, and that was the scene where you're in, like, I would say with like 5 quotation marks, hell,
Oh yeah,
and you're listening to JS Box, Joy a Man's Desiring. That's always stuck with me. I don't know why. But I always remember kind of liking that part, just the atmosphere of it. And I don't know, I actually kind of liked that part, but it has a lot of flaws, a lot of flaws.
yeah. The main part I remember enjoying was getting to stab Monica in the church, but
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat CG.
Yeah, that scene was made for the sake of using that CG only.
really?
Yeah.
Oh well, wait. I don't like because it's changed since then. There's some of these things you might be talking about. I don't know if they were in the version I played.
Might not have been. I know it was in the playtesting version, but regardless, I mean, it's not one of the best mods. In fact, it's probably down towards the bottom, probably
Yeah.
along, Exit Music and My Escape and Rain Clouds.
You're just looking down my list and trying to see how you can make me look even worse.
Well, no, I mean, it has nothing to do with you.
No, yeah.
There's just not a ton of good DDLC mods, unfortunately. I know that's kind of like my stuck up opinion, but I mean, that's um I've played a lot of DDLC. I played a lot of DDLC mods, and there's very few I would rate above a B.
Understandably.
Well, I guess. Well, in my opinion, I like short mods better, just because
They don't drag on as long.
at least, well, if they turn out being a bad premise or whatever,
It
at
takes much of your
least,
time. Yeah.
yeah, it's 20 minutes. Okay, you didn't like steal my whole day with this, at least. So,
Yeah, that's the problem I had with Fruits. It's just so long, and it just never got any better. It was just shit.
yeah. And, well, then you've got the longest ones like Blue Skies.
God,
Which,
Blue Skies is so fucking long, and the writing is good, uh, passable to good. It just drags on for so long, and it feels like nothing happens.
it has too much fat. I think they could like cut a lot of it and still make the point across.
Yeah, I still haven't
Yeah.
played Blue Skies. It's still sitting in my backlog of just mods.
I mean, it's supposed to like extend it out to the length of an average visual novel, which gives it like I don't know how much hours per rue. It's supposed to be like 5 or 6, and then like a total of like almost 20 hours of writing total. I'm just like, oh, good God. I mean, it's nowhere near like Clanad or anything like that, but
Yeah. Oh, I just realized that I had 48 hours sitting in that folder. I need to move it into the already beaten. Yeah, because I did play 48 hours, by the way, Oliver.
Oh. Ooh. I will say it's not like my proudest work, but considering it was made in 48 hours, I think.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. I can't believe
It's a flex by Oliver.
Yeah, it's been sitting in there since October. Wow. I just
Yeah, that was the mod. Basically Oliver just came out of the server like, so I made a mod in 48 hours, and I instantly felt like complete garbage. Then we got the idea for the mod jam.
Oh, so that's how everything
It
got
came
kicked.
to light, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, from that mod jam came one of the mods I love the most, which is an old ghost
With
story.
Halloween.
Yeah, but I don't know, that mod in particular hit me in a way. I don't remember it like so clearly now, so I might just replay to see if it was that good as I remember. But it stuck with me.
Maybe we can do a mod jam stream of all the mods in the Discord sometime.
Well, we started. We never finished it though.
I just noticed how many mods are in my backlog that I've actually played. I just forgot to move them to the other folder.
God same.
Like,
I do play, delete. That's the order.
I just want to remember which ones I've played, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going back to that.
Ah, yes, play Shattered World.
That's in my oh no, that's in my folder.
about-
Shattered World is in my folder.
How about some Natsuki's expanded story? I played that this morning. I have some golden screenshots for you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just bear with me a sec. I need to grab them.
Okay, yeah. Also, I feel like I've been shaking like during this entire recording. I don't know why. It's just my body's been.
You're too excited to have the WT in here. That's what's happening.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm-
interviewing Michael J. Fox.
Leave my mouth. At least
no.
he is. Oh, that face.
It's the Natsuki I hate guy.
Wait, what have you done to Natsuki? Don't touch my chicken fries.
I forgot about the chicken fries. I remember when I was playing this with Skeleton, and we fucking
No,
smoked.
that's who I played.
Nah,
it with
not
this
in my
morning.
mod thought. Oh man, all the audio listeners are gonna be so confused.
I hope there's a way to like show this off because
Shim, are you showing the chat?
I kind of removed that with the new thing, but I just showed. I'm gonna be
Hey,
driving
that last one,
screenshots.
we're not leaking EMR stuff yet.
Here's the name of the stream.
I'm just gonna be dragging these onto the screen, showing them for a few seconds, and deleting them.
perfect.
Okay, I'm dragging the two I've missed. There's the chicken fries one, and then. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, the point of view in this background. Like what?
Feels quite
A
like
meter
yes.
high?
Ninja MC.
Yeah, I
He's
can-
crouching. He's
I-
crouching. Come
yeah,
on.
I can show you what I have the thing set up right now because it's changed.
Oh.
Each time we've done the podcast, I lose the files, and so I have to redo the layout every single time
Mm,
because I've wiped my computer like 5 times since the first recording. But
yeah.
and we lost episode
Wait.
3, but that's how we have it set up right there.
How the fuck do you lose this? Well, okay.
You know what? I sense an opportunity to capitalize.
You're gonna turn your webcam on. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey!
I for-
Flash. Face flash.
We saw a real Brit bong. Yikes.
British.
British.
A real
British.
British.
Oh, you got a pop filter. I don't even have that.
I do too.
Yeah, I got
Hi,
the-
Rose.
well, it's really not yet, but-
Like, yeah, like I spent the money for a Blue Yeti, but I can't afford a mic on him.
Anyway,
Okay, I'm going now. Go on.
Very professional.
Yeah.
Locked away forever.
all right,
I
Shim.
knew
What's
it.
the next topic?
Oh yeah, we get the next question. So back when there was a point in the Wretched Team server where it just seemed like over the months, more and more people were in Wretched Team than when I first joined. But like, why did it seem like more and more people were joining, and then all of a sudden,
Because because more and more people were joining.
yeah, that is an easy question I didn't think about.
Yeah. And then 6 people left in a day. That was a fun day. And me and Sven were 2 of them. And then I
Oh,
rejoined the next day.
I think I remember when you two left because I'm not.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna
It
talk
was
about it, but yeah.
well, I'll just say it wasn't a fun time.
For anyone.
Yeah, for anyone. But, you know, we are months behind that now, and
Yeah,
as you've been able to see with sort of like the consistent updates and
you've gotten past that.
actual fucking progress on the mods, we are way past that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dark time for Wretched Team and for myself. I had a lot of mental health issues around that time, and I ended up taking a break from Discord for about a month.
I remember that actually because I remember I think I was checking up on Sven at some point, but
Yeah, I know that you sent me a DM. I don't know if you ever I don't know if I ever gave you my email that I was using at the time, but yeah, I took a break from the internet in general, and then I came back. Oh my god, Oliver.
okay, she's 18.
Oh no.
That's the last screenshot from Natsuki's expanded story. I opened up my Opera and saw that still hadn't been sent, and I was like, I have to.
Yeah, it does
Dan-
look like a
Dan
horny mod.
Salvato about the Dokies 2017.
Oh, I wonder what Dan is doing.
Speedrunning Yoshi's.
Probably, yeah, probably speedrunning Yoshi's story.
I think he doesn't actually have a lot of administrative anything to do with whatever they're planning next for DDLC. I think it's mostly being handled by his actual team members now, and it's pretty slow going. Last I heard, anyway. I kind of keep a handle on what Midhost says in the modding community.
So he stayed like a director, let's say.
Yeah, he
More than-
kind of, I think he's currently deciding a lot of he's the final decision on a lot of things, but I think he still has Satchley on his art, but he also has a couple people on also for like story and such, so he's much less directly involved. I think that's what's happening.
I see, yeah. Because he not only wrote the DDLC script, I think he coded it, and the music
Yep,
it
he
was made by
basically did it
himself.
all by himself except for the art.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good for him for keeping like Satchley, because
I heard something about there being like a remastered version of DDLC coming out at some point.
DDLC Plus, yeah. I'm a little worried about it. Not gonna lie. They said that the IP guidelines are going to be different for DDLC Plus. There's going to be new music. I believe Natsuki is going to be elaborated on a little bit. But given that it's said it's not going to be easily moddable, almost makes me think it's going to be in Unity.
Oh.
So that means the mod scene is gonna be ruined.
I believe modding is going to exist for DDLC base still, and it might even get like a big boost that it sorely needs from DDLC Plus. I don't think DDLC Plus is going to be moddable though.
Or at least easily.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So the base game should still be fine.
Yeah. And if it's using Unity, my guess is that they're probably going to be using Live 2D.
Yeah, I don't know any of this.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm not smart with game development or anything like that.
Well, basically, Live 2D is like a 3D animation for 2D images, if that makes sense.
It's kind of using the same stuff you'd see in I almost want to say Doom, where you had kind of like this 2.5D kind of look to it, and it gave the illusion of 3D, even though technically on a technical level it was 2D. I believe it's using similar techniques, not the same, but similar. It's kind of a similar concept.
Okay, then I think I see what you're getting at. Hmm.
Yeah, so if that answered, I forgot the question. Yeah, people entering and leaving and whatever.
Yeah, because
Cool.
you were one of those people that was in at some point, Flassium, and then you're just back to mod, right?
Yeah, the thing is that I was in for
Like
QA.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
QA sort of got dissolved, I suppose.
Yeah,
Sort of
because
everything.
I had a lot of things going on elsewhere,
Yeah.
mainly in VA, so I had not a lot of time, and also I was kind of there, not doing all that much,
Mm.
and I
Yeah.
felt like, well, let's not litter the place around.
Mm.
And
It
here I
was
thought you
mainly
loved
that.
this.
No, it's just like I'm still active in the public server, of course, so.
Yes, the trash public server, which listeners should definitely not join.
Yes.
No,
Please
never.
do not
And
join
you
the
also
Wretched Team
definitely
server.
definitely shouldn't follow our Twitter
Yeah, don't
and
follow the
subscribe
Wretched
to our
Team.
YouTube channel.
It's rather wretched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of shit.
Hey, a question. A question. Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Why Wretched Team?
Well, this much I can give away, because it's been sort of knowledge for a while. Not so much public, I suppose, but just sort of. Okay, so one of those 5 original visual novel ideas I had has been around since I'd say about July, maybe August 2019.
Mhm.
Uh, a wretched butterfly. That's the name of
Yes.
it. Uh, and from that, because I figured at the time that we'd started it that we were gonna move on from Redux, assuming it would only take a few months, mind you, that we would move on to yeah, that we would move on to a wretched butterfly, and I don't know. I also really like the sound of the name Wretched Team.
Yeah, that sounds
Uh,
cool.
but but to be quite honest, a wretched butterfly is going to need some major reworks before we can get back to it because despite
It's
it coming
hilarious.
first, it's too similar to COVID
Mm.
in
Oh,
premise. Yeah,
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off a little bit, and I gave Oliver a bit of pushback because we were talking about the plot for Wretched Butterfly, and then COVID happened. I was like, oh, good fucking god,
Oh,
we
so I'm just
predicted
imagining
COVID.
like COVID, but without a bat. It's a butterfly.
No, the butterfly was more proverbial than anything. Butterfly effect. But
Oh, okay.
uh, but yeah, it was a highly transmissible, admittedly more deadly in the wretched butterfly virus that caused people to go into lockdown. Granted, the lockdown was also kind of different because if you've seen 28 Weeks Later and you know what 28 Weeks Later's London looks like, it's sort of like that. Just everyone herded into this city that's been walled off from the rest of the country.
what a coincidence that everything
Yeah,
went down.
Yeah, and this was in July to August 2019. I started coming up with this, and then imagine my shock when in
When
March 2020 the pub started closing. That was the first thing I noticed. The
that's when
pub started closing,
that's when actually, yeah, I
and then
left school for spring break. Never came back.
yeah,
Like I never saw that school again once I left.
mm, fun.
but yeah, we kind of realized about halfway through 2020 and be like, not sure
It
what
would
we're
be a
gonna
very
do with a
good
wretched.
taste.
Yeah, I'm not sure a
Yeah,
global pandemic mod's the best thing.
Well, yeah, I think there's one around, something like that, but yeah, it doesn't seem all too, I don't know, inspiring. So I think it was a good call, honestly. It
Yeah.
just
Now we just need to
uh,
figure out a new baseline for it.
yeah, another kind of big event for
Yeah.
the wiping. Perhaps Thanos came and snapped his finger. Who knows?
So actually, just so I can show you how long this has been around. Oh, never mind. Oh,
What?
What? Okay, now I can see.
this poster behind my mom.
Wow.
Oh, you have a
You have a
poster and
poster?
everything.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've had this for like over a year now. I used to have it like above my monitor just to, you know, because that was the only thing I was working on at the time that I had it like printed out. I was like, yeah, I want to know what I'm working for. But
Giving
yeah,
new meaning to the term shaky cam.
Know who you are.
so yeah, it's just been sitting there now through all the mods really.
Look at
Cool.
that.
One day we'll see it. One day.
Yeah, one day.
One day
hopefully.
we'll see it.
All right. So next up.
So this was one of the personal questions I asked. What was your first impression of me? Like when I guess first joined the server back in 2020.
Well, I'll let Sven go first.
You're acting like I'm the one with a good memory here. I remember seeing Shim pop in. I remember seeing the weird name, and I was like, "Huh, okay." Because at that point we were getting lots of people joining because of the EMR announcement and like the after school stuff, and we were getting people with like Come Master 69 and
No,
like
I never saw someone like that in the server.
Shit Creek, just like all these weird names, and it's just like Shim, and I remember getting like a okay kind of reaction out of that because it was just so normal as opposed to like big anime TTS.
Natsuki Lover 6969.
You want me to change my username to Big Anime TTS right now? I'll do
Yeah.
it. I'll do it.
You do what you want.
I was gonna do it just for a joke, but then my friends will all probably notice and be confused, so I'm not.
No balls.
Fine, I'll do it. Wait, let me turn off streamer mode so I can actually change it.
What are they going to say?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you like anime tits now? Oh, gay.
No, I already have a. They're gonna be confused because let's see. Do you want me to put it all caps?
Yes, it has to be.
Okay, I'll do it all. Oh crap! I forgot my password.
Oh, come on.
Good thing I have a password manager. NordPass, not sponsored.
Damn.
Uh,
Yes.
I
Just store your passwords on Google. They're not going to do anything with those.
of course. Okay.
No,
Hopefully,
never.
I got the right password.
Hey.
And did it work?
Big anime TTS.
Yay.
Can I change it back?
No.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll keep it for the remainder of this recording. You've done this to me. I'm big anime
Fucking
TTS
brilliant.
now.
Hey, about the impression from you, I can't remember if I joined before or after you were there. And for some reason, I picked up the. Oh, hey, Shin.
Yeah, I think
Whenever you pop up.
Yeah, Flasking was the main person I would always talk to at first, and then it became Zach, and then Sven, and then I just stopped talking there.
Yeah, because it died there. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because a giant bomb, a nuke fell.
Mm.
That kind of, yeah, public Wretched team server was like 900 people, something like that.
We were
I
almost
know
to
it. I
1,000.
know it was nearly 1,000 because at 1,000 server members, Lonesome was going to do a face reveal.
Yeah.
And that never happened.
It was him all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, he didn't want to show himself. So he destroyed everything.
And then, it got nuked because either the Discord was like, no, you can't have people saying pussy
Or
in
wasn't
your Discord.
wasn't there
You
an
cannot say come.
Wait, I think it's because there was an NSFW channel there, wasn't there?
Yeah, and
Well,
we
we don't know
removed
if
that,
it was-
and then they got banned anyway.
I think it's
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure if you get reported while having something like that and you delete it, I think they still count it because they can look at deleted channels.
They gave us a warning actually ahead of time. They were like, "Hey, you need to remove
Yeah.
this." We did,
was like-
and then we got removed anyway.
Could have been just a false report from someone then, because that's what happened with servers. I don't really bring up any past servers I ran because that's a point in my life I don't look back on very fondly.
Yeah.
And I do have one server that still exists. But it's only there just because I didn't really feel like deleting it. Because what happened was with all my other servers, I ended up deleting them or Discord deleted them, and I just gave up on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Fuck this.
I wonder what the audience for this podcast is going to be. From 13 to 16 years old, I bet.
Yeah, because funnily enough, on the analytics, there used to be in the very beginning.
You said anal.
There used to be on the end 60 plus. It showed like 50%, and then it's gone down to like 23% or something now.
60 plus. Oh my god. What
Yeah.
the?
And that was just when the other main members were just making under the bar sex jokes over and over, and that was not really like.
Well, I guess the algorithm thought it'd be for major, people cause of the name, state of our lives. It sounds really like for old people.
Now I have to go.
day.
Back in my day, the Empire was shit, and the vampire counts ran everything.
Yeah, we have to reunite the states.
Summon the Elector counts. Anyway.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, in every episode so far, I'm pretty sure I've name dropped Wretched Team in some way, so I guess it's kind of just time that you eventually actually joined.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have been taking up space in your mind rent free, and now we have conditioned you to bring us on to do our own self promotion.
Yeah, because anytime whenever I brought up Flassium, I brought up Wretched Team because that's where I met him, of course, and then there was just I'm pretty sure in the first episode I just randomly brought it up. So I'm like, oh yeah, there was this group I joined that I really enjoyed becoming part of, like this server with this community.
It warms my heart.
Now you're blessed with them.
Yeah, and also I think I found out why the shaking was. I don't think it's because I'm excited. I think it's because of the energy drink I drank to keep myself awake.
Energy drink bad, okay?
Yeah, I
Just drink coffee, okay?
Coffee doesn't really work for me. That's the thing. It's just I
Just do heroin, okay?
A little bit of ketamine, a little bit of, just mix up everything into a big.
Yeah,
Oliver with the-
Now you see, Monster is fine.
Speaking
for
of
me. It's
energy.
just I drank. You know what rain is, right? It's
Yeah,
like-
it falls from the sky.
It's
Yeah.
No, basically made by Monster, but it's triple the caffeine.
Oh, Jesus
Why?
Christ.
What the fuck?
It has 300 milligrams, and I drink and the thing is, so apparently for teens the limit's 100 a day. So just one of these is bad for me.
You're going to give yourself an arrhythmia.
Yeah, so the first time I tried one, I drank 2 because I was like, oh, I want to see what they taste like. And I drank 2 and then crashed immediately after with a headache and just fell on my floor sleeping.
Foam coming out of the mouth.
No foam, but just I was like, I can't handle this.
Pissing your pants. Shitting and
Damn, I
cum.
didn't know Shim was gonna be the Katawa Shujo protagonist.
But yeah,
God.
Man, I got a funny fucking story about Monster. I don't know if you really want to go down that tangent,
Well,
but I got
because I'm planning is that after we get all the questions done, you're free to just talk about whatever.
fuck.
Come
yeah.
on, let's derail this. What's the story, Sven?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. So I'm an Eagle Scout. I've been in the Boy Scouts ever since I was little. So we're on this camp out down by the Oswegatchie River, and I just doxed myself for saying that. I don't really give a shit. And it was supposed to be this big canoe trip, so we're on the shoreline, and we're prepping our food. We just came back from like a big round trip, and we're all pretty tired. We wanted to get stuff done. I was usually the camp chef, but I delegated it to someone else for this trip just so they can learn the ropes. So we were supposed to have stew that night, right? And he brought everything that you need for stew, but the beef broth, which, as you can imagine, is pretty important for stew.
Oh.
So usually the scouts' dads would accompany us. They just just be there supervision and such. And this kid who was acting as the chef, he has a dad who brought him along, and he had a car nearby. And that dad also had a 24-pack of Monster in the back of his truck.
No.
Oh, what?
So this
I
kid,
see where this is going.
yeah, this kid gets a mad science moment, and he goes, "I got it."
Shit.
Hey, shit.
Sorry, my Discord crashed because it just said
That's
better.
okay.
Better Discord's crashed. Oh my! I have to relaunch Discord now because all my plugins are messed up.
Oh.
Give me a sec.
Oof.
Okay,
Hi.
I think it's back. I gotta get. Oh dang it! All my logged messages have been deleted.
You're the one recording, yeah?
Yeah, I'm the one recording. So
Okay, cool.
let me get this back up so you can actually. Okay, it's good now.
Cool. So this kid gets a mad science moment, and he grabs like 6 cans of Monster, and I see him heading towards, and I'm already getting a bad feeling about this shit, but I'm so tired, like I just start making a fire and all that. So like maybe hour-ish later, he's like, soup's ready, and it is this unholy kind of brownish green color.
What the hell?
And I knew that this is just like a foul potion from beyond the damned. And he scoops some in, and it's got this really foul smell. You ever smell sugar burning?
Oh,
No,
God.
never have that.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of smells like something's rotting, like that sickly sweet smell. It was like that, but a stew. This thing
How?
was pungent. This thing could fucking knock a buzzard off a shit wagon. It was pretty fucking pungent. So I'm just like, oh God, I'm so hungry. I don't care. I took a bite, and then I started to care really fast because this guy had used fucking Monster as the base of his fucking stew and mixed in beef cubes, bouillon, carrots, peas, corn, salt.
I'm not eating that.
Protein. Well, wait, hold on. He added salt to that salty shit?
Yeah, and ground black pepper.
Oh my God.
That would probably kill me if I had that.
I took one bite and I had to retch because it tasted like all those ingredients, and they were really mushy, but they also had that tang of Monster.
Oh.
And it was, imagine eating a cube of beef, but it
Tastes like
had
Monster.
but it tastes like the tangy sweetness of Monster, and it was just so fucking gross.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever eat that.
Sweet stew.
I mean, sweet stews
Hey,
can
legend.
work, but they're just not Monster stew.
Yeah, Monster stew is not good.
So what? I'm asking myself right here. So how did that guy come up with, okay, chicken broth equals
Monster broth.
Because like he was new, he was like 13 or 14 at the time. He was just thinking on his feet because they forgot to grab the beef. They forgot to grab the beef stock, and he was just like, well, we can't just use water because that's just going to taste like shit. Oh, I know, we'll just use fucking Monster because
That'll
that's
make
not
it
going to
better.
taste terrible at all.
Like, would water have been better than Monster then?
Yes. Yes, it would. It would have tasted like garbage, but it wouldn't have been an unholy abomination.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't say water. I said water.
Ooh, water. I never make mistakes when speaking. What's your problem?
Yeah. My bad. I just see you as like 3 adults looking down on me just for being younger.
Now is
Pathetic.
when you
Silence.
tell us, I'm 12. And we go, oh shit, boy.
I'm not 12, that's for sure.
That
Oliver,
happened.
do
Yeah.
the reverb.
Silence, child.
uh all right. Ship, do you have any extra?
Yeah, I
or
did.
just-
So let's see. How crazy did you think I was for asking you to join us here? This goes to both of you.
I was excited, honestly, because it's an exciting thing, you know.
Yeah.
I can't quite explain it, but it is cool to be invited onto anything.
I mean, yeah, it's like you don't have interest in it until you're invited.
Yeah, it's not something I would be like, oh wow, I should go out of my way to ask and be like, hey,
Can I be part of this? Yeah.
But when you're invited, it's like oh shit, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, I guess, like obvious since like I had the Twitter account following Wretched Team.
Yeah.
And
But no,
like all of
I
you.
didn't think you were crazy.
Hmm.
Sven?
I was convinced that this was going to be like a big setup because I am paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh god, what now? What is this?
And yet,
We've just been fucked with a lot in the past. It's just
and yet you
Oh,
followed,
God.
and yet you followed the account back on Twitter. That's
yes, I did because I want to support you, friend.
yay. Sven supports me.
Support withdrawn.
Oh. Funnily enough, there was like many times on the podcast where I just gave up. Like that's why I made the joke about a 3-month hiatus because episode 4 was meant to come out in like January, right?
Yeah.
We didn't record it until like last week.
Oh, sweet lord.
Yeah.
And the topic was, how internet changed our lives.
Yeah. How did the internet change your life? Like, how would your life be different without the internet ever existing? And that.
You
that-
guys have any insight into that? Let's just squeeze.
Yeah. Let's squeeze this out of you.
I don't know where to begin because basically all I do is online and like everything down to my college work, and I could not go a day without some way to connect to the internet because it
Without
is
Twitter.
entirely necessary.
Yes.
Twitter is not
Twitter.
entirely necessary. I should probably delete Twitter, but the internet in general, you know.
I've actually been a lot more active on Twitter since 2021. I've just been like, you know what? I've had Twitter for a while. I just need to actually use it.
I'm
You'll
so
come to
sorry for
regret
that.
it. Yeah, you'll come to regret it.
Oh, man. All right, yeah. And you, Sven, do you think you can live a day without internet?
I
know the
fucking
answer.
hate the internet.
It's like Oliver can't live without it, but Sven, he fucking hates it.
I do.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't hate it.
Well, yeah, the internet can be a bad place. Like, I get where you're coming from.
I mean, it's mostly out of my own like personal kind of beliefs. I am very much an outdoorsman. And I feel like the internet has eaten up a lot of my life that I would have otherwise been able to enjoy the outdoors with. Just because I have an addiction to the internet, and it's not really a good thing. But
Yeah, that's
at
kind
the
of how
flip
me.
side,
Like, I feel like with me growing up in the era where the internet is like not really developing, but it's developing like more than like it's already like when I was born, it was already more developed than it was probably for you guys. And basically, at the age of 2, I was forced onto a computer. So
yeah, holy shit.
and oh yeah, good old Windows XP, you know.
Yeah, I remember us
Uh,
not even having a computer until I was about 7 or 8 years old.
Because the thing is,
Yeah.
my grandpa had this, like, 'cause I don't really, like, agree, but basically, like with my grandpa's like beliefs and everything. But when I was younger, I was raised to be like based off him. Like he projected everything he believed, all his morals onto me, and that means those highly conservative Christian, yeah,
Fun.
Technology
Fun.
bad.
not technology bad, I
Fortunately,
guess, but like just instilling things that I don't really like believe it, like as in like instilling morals that I feel not really like match with what I actually believe in the modern world.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Because 2020 and like the whole pandemic is kind of when I started questioning things. Because up until that point, I just went blindly with whatever he would say, and now it's just like, wow, I'm actually thinking for myself, and I don't like him as much as I thought I did.
Yeah, 2020 was a big moment.
hey, 2020 pushed me into Discord.
Yeah, that's actually I had Discord since 2017, and I just never really used it until 2020. That's when I made it part of my life.
Yeah. I think 2020 didn't so much push me into Discord because I was already well active on Discord, but it definitely pushed me back deep into the like community because I don't think I would have, elected to try and do something with like do something again without sort of being forced to stay home, you know?
Yeah.
A combination of boredom and trying to interact with other human beings.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah.
back on what I was saying, or sorry, not trying to make this too much about me. I was just gonna say is that due to how things are, like me growing up like this, I've kind of grown like a dependency on this social interaction, and the way I'm getting that is through Discord and other online medias. And so without that, I probably would not be able to like I don't think I'd be able to handle not being able to access all this information and all these people I can talk to.
Oh, well, globally, of course. But still, I do miss going out and drinking a beer with my buddies.
Wait, you guys have friends?
Not many, but yeah.
I do have some. Not many really either. It's just I do have 100 and like something friends on Discord if that counts. So
I have way more friends on Discord than I do in real life. However, I do have like that group of real life friends who I'm also in a Discord server with. But
yeah,
the problem is they are even more allergic to leaving the house than me. So no one ever goes out and does anything.
Doing things is cringe.
yeah.
Getting up?
Wow.
Why not just rot in bed all day and think about how many mistakes you made in life?
Yeah, so there is one flaw about like what I've done in every there's something I've noticed that I've done in every single episode basically. I brought up the same story about being raised in my grandfather's image, and I don't really like I feel like I should stop bringing it up at some point. I just don't know how to stop myself from somehow working it in.
Looking up to your elders? Cringe.
Yeah, like it just feels like
Not sacrificing your elders to the pagan gods of war?
wow.
Cringe.
Hello, base department.
But no, it's just like every single episode, it's always a guarantee to be part of it, and I don't like that. I don't want to make that part of my story every single episode, you know?
Okay, hear me out here. Just will yourself not to say it. Put fucking post-it note on your monitor saying, "Don't talk about Granddad." If you
That
need
is
to.
Man, someone walks into your room and sees a fucking post-it note that says "Don't talk about Granddad." Just
Oh,
no
God.
context.
What
happened
did
in
Grandpa do
Minnesota,
to you?
Sven?
Yeah. If my mom saw that, she would be probably confused.
Ah,
We don't talk
then.
about Ravenholm.
Yeah. I have been so basically, kind of weirdly enough, the only way since I don't get an allowance, the only way I make money is the fact that my school forces us to pay for lunches, right? Or not pay for lunches, but basically buy like we want to get something at lunch that's not the trash food. We have to actually pay.
Yeah.
So basically, my mom gave me like a certain amount of money for the week, and I would basically just starve myself and not get anything, so I could keep the money and put it in my lockbox and just save up for things I wanted.
Jesus.
but that meant not eating at school. But so what I would do is just like try to buy the bare minimum if I had to, like buy like the cheapest thing I could at school, so I'd at least have something, and then just put the rest of the money up.
Hey. Sven already gave you the answer. Roadkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta go ahead. This is the advice I'd give to Natsuki. Just man up, grab some balls, grab a shovel, and just dig up some fucking roadkill.
Hey, another way is just you get a bunch of rocks, okay, and then you learn how to hunt pigeons.
That could work. I'm just saying is that like this was my main way to make money, and the thing is like the most I'd ever saved up through this was like the 100 that I had saved last for the capture card I got, and the USB hub, but it's not really like doing much because I plan to use it for a stream. I couldn't get like I never really enjoyed what I was doing and couldn't get more in, so I probably should have spent.
Ways.
I probably should have bought the mic arm and the pop filter I was trying to, but I didn't.
Quick way to get money. Okay, this is some serious life hacks I'm about to issue out. So everyone who's listening, you're gonna get some awesome life advice from this 26-year-old with a part-time job and hardly getting his degree and failing at life in general. So you prepare your fucking seatbelts here. So you learn how to draw furry porn.
Yeah, I don't know to draw, so
I'm so down bad for commissions. I've actually considered it. I will not lie.
There's a fuck ton of commission work for
Porn?
furry art. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too much, man. It's
I mean, hey, at least you get money from it. Like furries want.
How do you know? Huh?
how do I know? Well, just
how do
go
you
into
know?
Fiverr, go to art, and there's like a shit ton of furry artists. So there's a lot of demand for that.
Yeah, and word gets around in the furry community. I have a lot. Actually, I have quite a few friends in the furry community, and word gets around. If you do good art, people do pass your name around, and then you just start getting commissions, and then the word of mouth is very, very important in that community.
Their mouths are also important to something else, probably.
Furry porn.
Hey, wait, hold on.
I said their mouths are also something important to something else in that community, but
I guess that community is like a black hole. Am I right? Because any artist who gets in there are going to get branded by that.
they're never getting out.
Yeah, I know one who wanted to get out. He had to change nickname.
I actually have a friend of mine who worked on. If you guys remember, DLC Recoded, it was one of the mods that was being worked on in 2018. I was actually a big part of that, and I'm still friends with a lot of the development team. One of the main artists, named Seth, he actually draws a lot of furry shit now, and he makes a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna ask my last question so we can just go off the rail completely. Still. So I know you brought up VA earlier, Flassium. So I know that there's members from Wretched Team and VA and vice versa, but do the groups themselves have any like connections between them besides the members?
Not really.
No.
I think they are two entirely different atmospheres.
Because so far VA just feels like shit posts and maybe like the one or two actual visual novel.
Well, yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah, like it's two very different things. You have various artists who is mostly just comedy at this point, and they're coming out with like some serious stuff too. But in general, it's a lot less serious. Well, with Wretched Team, you're when you're known for something. Yeah, well, I mean, when you're known for something like Exit Music Redux, it's different because you have like these like very dramatic kind of storylines, and you're kind of known for that kind of dark kind of take on the fandom, and then you have various artists who puts on a clown outfit, and it's still manages to like make you laugh.
Yeah.
Well, but seriously, like low-key, what we try to do is to get people who don't know how to mod into the modding scene, so they make their first mod. Okay, a take we do, of course, is a comedic way because I think that's like an easier way to write. Of course, I gotta say we've got one of the members who did a very
Is this
how
false
do you
reality?
say? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What?
We didn't even want to have the splash art in there, but
You did?
yeah, of course, because we accept anything. But
That's the gimmick.
yeah, that's the thing.
But when are you gonna go for full? Everyone is on the same level. Everyone has admin. Everyone has the accounts. No, the passwords to the social media accounts. When?
No. Wait, hold on. All right. That would be pandemonium.
That's
Like
the point.
inside the team. No. But hear me out. The thing is, and the problem is, this community doesn't have all nice people, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
There-
yeah.
there
All
are
right.
bad
So
people.
imagine we had Logic so up until not long ago. Like as an
Oh,
example,
fucking
we didn't actually have someone very controversial in there, but
Yeah.
it could happen. I mean, Pobao is in the public server. He could.
Yeah. I
Uh,
was actually thinking about him. I was about to bring him
You.
up.
well, anyone can apply for the team, and they will be accepted because we accept anyone absolutely, and we don't go against that. Just that,
So I can just apply right now and be accepted.
yeah.
I don't know if that's
You
a
will
step.
be a Sue artist, and you will get the support whenever you ask for it for your mod if you want to make a mod. But yeah, of course, it's going to have a degree of organization because, well,
It's VA.
and also we don't accept NSFW.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, pretty face. uh, we don't accept NSFW or unironically, denying the Holocaust.
Yeah. Just
love
I love how that
That's
is
pretty robust.
specifically
a rule. No denying the Holocaust.
Also,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
no,
That,
honestly, okay. I may
we
be
had some
mistaken.
issues.
Listen,
what?
I may be mistaken because, in all honesty, the only various arts mods I've played so far is Savior of Souls. But
Huh?
didn't Field Trip have like a massive cock?
Oh,
in
I
it?
got pinged by someone. Wait, let me see.
Field Trip is not from BA, my guy. It's from
No?
NSFW.
Wait,
Oh,
why
shit.
did I get pinged?
Sorry,
Let me
those
see.
two sort of weld together in my brain because Will's at the head of both of them.
Ah, yeah.
My mistake then, yeah.
No, the first mod from BA was Waluigi Club, the one that was acquired from
Oh, no.
Soldat.
Actually, I do remember that.
But yeah, no, you may find just some horny jokes here and there, but not actual NSFW CGs or anything like that.
Damn, that sucks. That's a shame.
Damn.
I guess the spiciest you get when with graphic things is in I gently open the door with the censored sprite.
Yeah, but they're censored, so.
Well, yeah,
Mm.
but that's as far as you get.
Yeah.
Well, because you have to be careful, because
Yeah, because
there's
that part
13
of the,
years old and all that.
I gently opened the door. That part that actually got my video on it age restricted because I put it as a thumbnail.
Oh yeah. YouTube is very quick on the
Mhm.
on
Now
the whole brand.
it did get me the most viewed video I ever had on my channel, but yeah.
Oh, because it's just
It's
whatever.
shit.
it's a crazy premise, and people get drawn by it like a moth to the light.
There was a lot of people in the
uh,
comments asking what the mod was. But it literally says it in the name.
to clearly answer the question is Yeah, VA does not equal Wretched Team.
Like I knew that.
Yeah.
I was just curious if there's like even like a little slight connection between either of them.
I mean, the only connection is the overlap in members, really.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
that's just because, people can take themselves seriously and also piss about.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're just free to talk about whatever now.
Hell yeah.
Because we can
VA sucks.
we can make this the longest episode we've ever done on the podcast. So yeah, just go all out.
Is it not already?
You want it to be the longest episode? All right, let's talk some controversial shit then.
Oh,
Oh no.
Look, the Holocaust happened, Flays, okay?
Yes, it happened, Flatsum. Like
I know. It's just
I had a grandpa in the Holocaust, okay? He fell out of a guard tower.
Why?
Wait, he fell out of a guard
Trip?
tower? What?
It's a joke.
Oh. Oh yeah, let me go back in my DMs with Sven, so I can show you what I thought of when you brought up the Holocaust. The Fuhrer.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, well, context for anyone who's listening. Shim and I were talking about Hearts of Iron 4 last night.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was this mod.
No, we don't have random conversations about
Yeah.
Hitler, I promise.
There was this mod where Kanye West leads Liberia, and this was part of the mod.
The Fuhrer.
Look at the picture. Just look at
The Führer.
yo the Führer card.
Fucking hell. Yo, Hitler got drip.
Yo,
Oh no.
where'd he got that drip from?
There you go. That's your quote for the episode. Hitler got drip.
Okay, I'm putting it on screen just so people can see. There you go.
Episode 5. Hitler got drip.
Yeah. Can we name it that?
I don't think
Sure.
that's the best idea.
I mean, I don't want Spotify taking us down, so yeah. Because this is gonna go
I
on
think
YouTube
you-
and Spotify, and then like Apple Podcasts, Google, everywhere else.
I think it's already golden to have it as Wretched Team and talking about Hitler getting drip.
Yeah, that is a good point.
So, anyways, if we want to bring back the talk we had before, that's the time.
I don't remember what.
The shitting pain and pleasure spectrum.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
shitting.
yeah, the-
Recording, I see.
of pain and pleasure while shitting. Well, you can have high pain and high pleasure. Um,
Oh well, I guess if you are a masochist,
Well,
hey, that's the most you can get. So all
If
pain,
pain and pleasure are the same, then
yeah.
like,
Jesus.
it's just all pleasure.
well, thank God I'm not like that.
Ah,
You get all
Oh.
pain.
Jokes on the internet. I'm a totally normal person.
I have the feeling I'm gonna forget to change my name back from Big Anime TTS.
Oh, what's the problem?
I failed to see the issue.
I know, but it's like, what if like
Blend right into the TDLC community. Let's be honest.
true?
Well, if you had an anime profile pic,
which I think I do. Let me check.
You do.
Yeah.
you. All right, just now double down. Instead of a face, just put a rack, an anime rack.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, but
No. Wait, you can't. You're unable to.
or not
I don't believe
unable.
that.
I don't think I
Okay.
should. I'm pretty sure I could get
Here we
banned.
are.
I think I could get banned from certain servers.
Bigger, I mean,
Like there's certain people that would be confused and they'd probably kick me out of the server, so I'm not gonna do that. Big anime PP. Sven, what are you changing your name to?
Sven, it's just Sven.
I'm just looking at Wretched Team and just wondering like if people notice, just like, oh no, your nicknames, I forgot. Never
Hey.
mind. I was just like wondering if people notice the name changes.
No, well, outside. Well, I guess anyone who. I don't know, but they
small
have to
anime
be.
tutors.
They have to be watching the podcast to tell.
Look at mine.
Small anime tutas.
Yes.
You
So
see,
what
you two are much more
what's the
fun than I
appeal?
thought. Like you two are much more
What
fun
do
to
you
talk to than I
expect?
thought
We're
it'd
just
be.
gonna go on here and
Hey, just
add
because we
some
have
music.
social anxiety
Redux good.
doesn't mean we can't get past it.
Yeah.
So what about anime? Am I right?
Fuck anime.
Anime.
Uh,
Count on one hand the amount of anime I've actually enjoyed.
like,
God.
like there's some
Ah.
anime I've enjoyed. There's also some
Anime.
there's some anime I wish I never saw.
Well, I hope there's anime you didn't saw, like you haven't saw.
No, like ones I wish I've seen, but I wish I didn't.
Oh yeah, I can name one, just easy. You know, Conception.
It sounds the name makes it sound.
It sounds
It sounds
fantastic.
it sounds sexual.
Yeah. You want me to tell you the premise?
Yeah, sure. We mark these episodes as explicit, anyways.
All right. So it's an isekai, just beginning with shitty ideas. The guy gets sent to another world, right?
Okay.
And there are demons in this world.
Sounds like any other isekai anime so far.
Yeah. The demons, they live on people's hearts.
Oh, succubus,
More
basically.
More specifically on anime girls.
Oh.
So coming from the name, do you get the idea how to expel the demons from them?
Oh, they gotta.
So the anime protagonist, he has to procreate with them in order
Oh.
to get rid of the demon. Yeah.
That's
So that's and my god, the writing is awful, as you can imagine. So
is that worse?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like I don't know, something really well written, and 1 being DDLC mod quality. What quality are we talking for the sex scene?
0. No, wait.
Oh, it's worse than DDLC.
Yeah, it is. Like, holy fuck. Okay. If you want to go the extra mile and make your life even worse, just watch the dubbed version. The voice acting is like the icing on the cake. And god. So anyway, they try too hard into making it consensual, okay? Just like you have like 5 minutes of, okay, but are you sure? Do you really want this? Are you okay with this?
They have to make it consensual.
Can
so
I
it's not
put my
rape.
can I put my pee on your hi? Yeah, okay.
Okay, now we'll do it.
And on top of that, it's a mobile game
on
adaptation.
here.
Oh my gosh, that's like I would never play that.
God,
No,
it's an
no.
adaptation of a mobile game. Oh dear lord.
Yeah, that it's purely, that's the premise. I watched one episode, not by myself. I just got someone showed it to me, and yeah.
Okay, well,
So there.
I'm gonna show my let me see MS Paint because I'm gonna try to explain the anime I saw that I regret. Oh yeah, I just realized the people on there can see too. So think about this. So I'm gonna type the name, and you'll obviously if you recognize the name, then you'll pretty much already know. What font do I pick?
Comic Sans.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, go for
Papyrus.
basic.
Papyrus.
So first, all right. If you can just, I think that name pretty much sums up.
Domestic
Wow,
wife.
I saw domestic and I thought that was gonna go domestic.
I
wife.
thought it was going to be disturbance.
So basically, let me like try to draw a little diagram, okay? So basically, how do I? Where's the fucking? Okay, so it's right here. This is like, so I'll just put like right in the middle, the MC, right?
Oh no.
So there's this teacher that's around his age, a little bit older, but that he's into, right? So we'll just put the teacher MC's love interest. I'll just put his shortened, and then he, of course, things don't like. So he has love interest. So that's like a one-way thing, right?
Yeah.
Then he goes out with some friends. There's this girl at the party. They both leave because they don't really aren't comfortable there. So he, in the first episode, loses his virginity to her.
Yo.
So we'll just put the one night stand.
Girl.
I guess. Yeah, girl. So then that girl, okay, they agreed to never talk about this, right? So this is like a one-time mutual, but then it's just like. So then, turns out his father. So MC's dad.
Oh, does he bang his dad too?
I wish. No.
That thanks the teacher.
You wish?
You wish?
That would have been fun to see, but no. So the dad is getting remarried to. So it's just so MC's, I guess, new step. But thing is, so that woman is the mother of both the teacher and the girl.
Huh?
So basically, he is now related to the girl he fucked, and the person he's interested in. Because you get what I'm saying?
I hate this.
Yeah. And the thing is, I watched the dub, so it's even worse. Oh yeah.
How old is the dad and the stepmother and the teacher? What?
Like, so basically, the teacher's slightly older than him. But he's not interested in the stepmom. Basically, this is like the love triangle. It's just MC, the teacher, and then. Well, not triangle.
That's a triangle, all right?
Yeah,
What?
It's a triangle. This is like,
What are you doing,
Take your word.
step teacher?
because remember, these two are siblings. And then these are like he's related to them because these two. So basically, she actually has feelings for him now, but he only has feelings for her. And once she finds
The
out,
teacher has feelings for the dad.
no, once she
Everyone has feelings for the dad.
so basically,
I have
she's with like
the
some
dad.
shitty boyfriend. They solve it and get her to split up with. So basically, once like near the end, once she catches these two together, like once the teacher love interest finds out these two, she runs off. Near the end, these two actually finally,
Yo.
Do the do.
yes, but
Copulate.
But then, all of a sudden, she runs off, vanishes like with just like a letter, and just for these two to be together, even though he wanted to be with her.
So what you're saying is that he eventually ends up with his own stepmom.
No, no. He ends up with the girl he fucked in the first episode because the person he's into,
Ah,
Found-
yes,
reali-
settling for less. What a
Re-
good life message.
because she realized that her sister had feelings for him, and so she was gonna let her have him.
You imagine being a teacher and just admonishing this student for having a really piss poor grade, and this student just stands up and be like, "I don't care, I fucked your sister."
How does that feel, huh?
Yeah, and she liked it too
And she's also my stepsister, too.
because you're my stepsister too. So that makes it all
I
weird.
fucked.
Oh, yes,
so in
the-
turn, I fucked our sister.
Yeah, and I fucked you too. So you better.
I fucked Ted.
I fucked Ted,
And that fucked me. So
and now he's here to fuck us.
But you see how you see how it's like an interesting premise.
Interesting is certainly a word for it.
I
I would
wouldn't.
go. What was that, Flake?
I wouldn't watch it. Holy shit! If it was explained to me like that.
This is the only isekai I've ever seen that takes place in Alabama.
It's not really like an isekai either. It's just like it's like literally just. Let me try
A
to.
slice of life, yeah.
I heard the manga is actually like somewhat better, like as in, or like I guess the ending is like in the manga it ends up so then. Let me see. So yes, these two, the MC and girl are together, and then eventually the teacher comes like is found like in a coma near the end. Like basically these two are gonna get married, or these two are together, have kids, right? The teachers are in a coma, just living with them, just sleeping, And so basically, for one last time, they had since just to commemorate the love that these two used to have, they get them married before actually these two like for real get married.
Yeah.
Which I guess is
I'm looking at the Wikipedia article for this. Apparently, the author also had another manga called Good Ending.
really.
Oh, is it a DDLC mod?
No.
Wait, oh yeah. Wait, so who's the? I'm trying to see who the author is.
Kei Sasuga.
Let me look her up.
Haha, it sounds like sausage.
It does.
Oh, good ending.
This is
okay.
this is the
Let's see.
humor that we're dealing with here, people. This is what you
What
get
is
from
good
Wretched.
ending?
It's really boring because it only has a couple lines in Wikipedia.
Someone
It's
has a
just like
crush.
saying, "Shy
Tennis
girl." That's
Shy
it.
Girl tennis team crush. Published in French. Okay.
Oh, a French anime.
Well, no, it's like it says it's been published in French by Kana. She was a licensed it in English and okay. Whatever.
I want to watch the French dub, so I don't understand anything. I just watch everything out of context.
I really gotta ask though. Speaking of DDLC, what is your personal favorite DDLC mod, and then like the one you hated the most?
Me?
Anyone?
I pick one.
Because I'd have to like I don't really know if I had a favorite is the thing. Like if I go to let me go back to my where's my
In the meantime, I guess I'll answer while Shin finds his thing.
All right.
I am torn for my favorite. I have two different ones if you count shit posts or not. Because if you count shit posts, then Pink Eyes easily.
I haven't played
It
Pink
is
Eye
my
still.
favorite
I
mod.
still plan to
You
play.
still need to play it.
Yeah.
However, if we're not counting, shit posts and stuff like that, I will have to say, the one with the mouthful of a name, magical literary heroine Natsuki saves the literature club.
I think that's on my list too. I don't know if I actually played it.
It
or
is
not.
great. It is one of my favorite mods. Easy S tier.
Oh, I think I remember I got recommended Longer Roads. Still haven't played it, but it was a pain to find Longer Roads.
Well, I think it's one of the banned mods, isn't it?
Why was it banned?
Yeah.
Copyright.
I'm assuming copyrighted assets.
Because I had to go through like an old Reddit post, DDLC mods page, go through the Wayback Machine just to find the link.
Christ.
And I was lucky enough that the one time when the mod still existed, like the page was archived, and I was able to get it.
Yeah.
Because the links was still up, like just like the page for it, but the download button was removed or was like edited to remove it. So I just went back, found it, and like the link was there. So I just inspect element, grabbed it, and got to it.
Easy.
All right. And for you, Oliver, what's the worst?
The worst. This is a tough one because I have played my fair share. This morning I played Natsuki's expanded story, which was pretty bad. But then there's stuff like Weathered World and
Yellow.
Shattered World, Shattered Worlds, Yellow, Spark of Hope.
Wait, did I play Spark of Hope?
Brand New
I need
Day.
to check that.
A Brand New Day isn't like the worst thing ever, but it is so not funny. But I wouldn't say it's anywhere near close to like the worst. However, I think my personal favorite worst mods, I can't say I hate them the most, but they are my favorite worst.
I did.
Purple
no,
Troubles, I
didn't
love her and she fucks for money, and Divided Hearts.
Okay, so I just found.
They are phenomenal.
I'm looking at my. Let me mute this, but I had to look at my own channel just to see if I'd played mods because that's where I used to do stuff. And no, I don't think I played.
Oh. What about Angelo Club? Anyone played that
I've
thing?
heard
Don't. It's a waste of time.
The tipsy thumbnail was still just like wonderful.
Tipsy. Oh god.
Look at the thumbnails like for the three like most or I'm ignoring Trench Warfare, but look at the thumbnails for the most on the channel. I don't upload it anymore, but look at the thumbnails for the ones that did the best in my opinion.
Really do be playing BA mods.
Yeah.
Okay, but Minecraft Manhunt.
That was just like a shit post. I literally just we don't talk about that. That was like a failed. Like I was purposely trying to just like I'd never beaten Minecraft, so I was doing it as a joke.
Yeah. You've never
And-
been in Minecraft?
No, like not legitimately. Like I've beaten it modded or like creative mode peaceful back on the Xbox 360, but that's it.
Man, you should.
Yeah, I still plan to. Like the main goal of the series is like, will I ever beat Minecraft? Find out.
Up your game, Shim. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
You
that's
didn't beat Minecraft?
Well, that's the thing.
God, who am I talking with?
Any time I play a game on stream, I always do worse than I do off stream. Like it's kind of a running joke on my streams is that I can't beat a single game.
I won Minecraft when it was in alpha version, when it didn't have an end.
But yeah, it's just like oh yeah, because I remember trying to play a pirated version of Black Ops 1. Oh, I just outed myself. Okay. I don't edit these, so that's gonna be left in. Okay. But on one of my streams, which no longer exists because Twitch deletes them after like 3 months.
Yeah.
The stream, I had broken my mouse and my keyboard.
Oh.
Like I was just trying, and my thing is my computer couldn't handle Black Ops campaign at like 1080p high textures.
So the mouse broke.
Like it was trying to basically it was trying to stream and play Black Ops 1 1080p high quality in the campaign, and that wouldn't work.
Remember
Yeah,
when
I
Call of
got
Duty
you.
had campaign?
But the zombies worked fine, but of course I couldn't censor the swastikas. But
Ah,
I just started like getting mad about like oh shit, there's swastikas. Am I gonna get banned for this? I don't want to get banned.
You shall not produce the forbidden pixels.
Drip.
oh, there's 2B. Let's put another one.
PP.
Drip.
Drip.
It's got drip. All right, guys. It's been a while. I gotta go do shit.
Okay.
Actually,
You gotta take a big fresh shit.
yeah. One. I'm going to measure the pleasure pain spectrum for the next time.
Okay, that's fun.
Nice. Keep us
Enjoy
updated.
it. Enjoy it, Flasium.
All right. Bye
Alright,
bye.
see ya. Bye.
So yeah.
So what are we
Now,
gonna do now?
there is one thing I would like to do. I'd like to tell you all a story.
Okay.
Okay. I did tweet about this earlier, but I hardly went into detail, and I have like a good few a good few screenshots that I can use to aid the telling of this story. But basically, this was around. Let me see. Yeah, this is around June of 2020 when I was in the middle of working on EMR. We were working on getting the demo done, and I had an idea for a main menu. Look, I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but the best thing I can do is show you this markup I tried to do in Photoshop. Now, this was something I was not capable of doing myself, but I knew, DDMC existed, so I went to ask. I asked on DDMC, and none other than Slightly Simple, the man behind Yellow, came to my aid. He offered to help me out, and I was grateful. I was thankful because
Yeah.
I wanted to have this menu looking exactly as it did in my head, and he did make it. He made an entire tech demo just to sort of show me how it looked. But the thing is, in doing so, he had accidentally made the most graphically intensive Ren'Py game in history. As I said there, you can see there. Okay, 1,406.1 megabytes of CPU usage.
I like. How are you able to? Like,
And this is my computer running Grand Theft Auto 5.
so it was more. It was about intensive as GTA 5.
More intensive by
Oh.
300 megabytes worth of CPU usage.
So this guy was pumping 1.2 gigs. I'm sorry, 1.4 gigs into
The main
and
menu,
the CPU just for the main menu.
and
Oh,
it crashed after 20
fuck.
seconds.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Yeah,
used to
'cause
go by Impossible
there's a
Knots.
fucking memory leak. Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up compromising, and we have the menu that you know and well, maybe not love, but that you know today.
Okay.
That looks kind of like black and white cum shots.
Hey, that's just the aesthetic of.
I don't know. Maybe I'd rather just having a menu that crashes after 20 seconds. You know, like it just means the game will
It,
never
It
get
saves
played.
you from the
no,
experience.
no, it incentivizes you to get going.
Yeah, incentivizes you to like start playing. You have 20 seconds to beat the game. Go.
And since I'm in this folder of screenshots for like behind the scenes stuff, I might as well drop a few things that I'm seeing here. Like this was the concept for the EMR main menu.
I love the Comic Sans.
Yeah, well, it was just the concept.
Yeah.
So what
All of our mods are going to be using Comic Sans from now on.
Nah, Papyrus is where it's at.
Yeah,
This was the first iteration of the settings menu, and you can see that we'd probably made the background a bit too dark
Yeah, because I can't see like many
Jesus
of the
Christ,
words.
I
because
remember
you
that.
can't see anything. Yeah. What else do we have? Do you want to see my sketches of the CGs?
Sure, yeah. I would glad.
And this was pre actually learning how to do art, and this was with a mouse.
Okay.
So there's the fountain CG.
It looks
It's
better.
terrible, but
look-
you can see what we're going for.
It looks better than I could do.
And then this is the
Oh, the
my
ladder
first
scene.
idea for the escape one.
Yeah.
Obviously, we changed it to be from the perspective of the phone, but
Yeah, but I see what you mean. I can like imagine just panning around.
Yeah. I can't show those. They're spoilery. I'm trying to find other stuff because there's.
Yeah, don't really want to
I
spoil
know.
anything because I'm gonna be excited when EMR comes out.
Well, yeah.
But like I said, still not as excited as After School and Wintermute. But I'm still gonna be like probably like just come back from my YouTube hiatus just to make a video on it
Oh,
and
they're
then
just gonna
go back.
come.
Sorry, say again.
Like I'm probably just gonna be since I've been on a break from my YouTube channel, I'm probably just gonna make one video on EMR and then just like never
Yeah.
upload again.
I mean, there is one thing you're gonna have to. It might take more than one video. It is quite long.
Hmm.
It is quite sizable.
Like, do you think any of like the YouTubers that played the original Exit music will go back to will play EMR?
Well, the likes of
Razbowski
or,
and
like,
yeah, like people like that.
I doubt that they've long since moved on from DDLC. I doubt they'll
Hmm.
come back to play a remake of a mod.
I'm gonna go leak and kill. Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
This is what we're using. This is the final
Yeah.
CG.
But it's Final CG. Just like I'm imagining you actually keeping that in the game just to be the final. Like instead of showing the bedroom scene, it's just that.
Here's a few like coding troubles.
She looks worried but walks over and grabs the makeshift bedsheet rope. The bedroom looks really detailed. What the fuck?
Well, that's the bedroom in the actual background. It's just the it's not meant to still be there.
Oh. I'm just looking at like the way the eyes in the person are all like messed up.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
changing expressions, they were just put in the wrong place. So you just have this like bored Natsuki face manifesting out of like thin air.
Yeah.
I
Also
wish you
Hobbit
could.
and
I wish you could make a version of the game of EMR, but it's like all broken and messed up like this, just as a shitpost.
Should we tell him?
No comment.
Wait,
Should we tell him?
have you already done that?
Yes.
Well, not us, but our very good friend.
You've made a shitpost version
Well,
of EMR.
He has, and we've officially endorsed it. Well, I mean, he did one for the demo, and he's gonna do one for the full release. But we haven't actually finished that new one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, the poop
But-
deck production.
It'll probably have its own page on the website.
Okay. So which would be better, me to play like when the shitpost one comes out, or should I just actually play regular EMR when it comes out?
Play regular
Yeah.
EMR.
Okay.
And then if you want, play the shitpost.
Yeah. I still think it'll be quite funny and worth it.
Yeah, eyes are just so.
That's one of the more recent ones.
Yeah, that's one we haven't shown yet publicly. So
I'm the first
Actually,
to see this.
I did tweet it, but you
Oh.
know, they don't
Oh.
count.
Oh yeah, tweets don't count. They're not like they're on the internet forever.
Shut up. Silence.
we put a lot of effort into getting the sprites and a lot of small details.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
It shows you really care though. That's a big part of this.
There's a reason it's taken over a year, man.
Like stuff we can't even talk about that I'm really excited.
Well,
that
stuff that we
people are
very much could talk about, but we are not going to because we have to,
Keep it a secret.
we have to see people's first reactions to it when they play it.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's like, not many people are gonna see this podcast anyways, but yeah. I mean,
Hey, man, I'm posting it on the Wretched team Twitter, probably on the Reddit as well.
oh,
you know.
okay.
So
Yeah, we're gonna signal boost this shit.
yeah,
Wait, so I'm kind of curious about something. Is this like the only episode you'll be in, or are you open to being in any future episodes?
I'm
we'd be
down.
open to being in more. Yeah,
Okay, so that's fine. I guess it's a good thing I made special rules for you so you can actually access the server.
yeah, that would be helpful. I was gonna ask about that after the.
Yes, fart jokes on demand.
Like, do you want access to the rest of the server, or like?
Well,
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I'll just give you the staff role.
I can't even read the fucking rules.
There you go. Give
Oh,
me
there we are.
Yeah, keep it with staff. I should just like some of these are just basic things.
No
but,
slurs. Oh man, I don't think I can do that.
Uh-oh.
no slur. I can take that out. I can take rid of that rule.
No, please don't.
I can just change the
I was
rules. Here.
just kidding.
Like the SFW rule is just like it doesn't have to be safe for work.
Yeah.
It's just like for the other people because some people go off topic.
Yeah.
Or like going off topic's fine. It's just like I need things
That's
somewhat
what
make
most of
sense.
this has been.
Yeah, just one thing. Like
Yeah.
3 is just like making sure something makes sense in the episode, so people actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I actually gave you more perms than Flassium. Now I need to balance it out and give Flassium all the perms.
Yeah.
Oh, you have access to my secret corner. Oh crap. Okay, whatever.
Secret corner. I'm going through it. Oh, you're just listening to music.
Yeah, it was for when I was on stream. I just played music on there.
Yeah.
I didn't want like anyone else going in there because like I was messing with the music that was playing on the. Like, I secretly messed with the music that was playing during one of the podcast episodes. Like, oh look, it changed. But yeah, I trust y'all with admin perms, anyways. Oh, and then there's the person that we kicked out of the podcast. If you look in guest chat, it's just like they're still sitting there, or not. They're not there, but like it shows their messages still.
The messages.
Yeah. I should probably find a way to delete them.
I don't know. Just go through it manually.
That's like a lot of Let me see how many messages.
Oh, look at these trash tier memes.
Yeah. It's horrible. Oh wow, you guys are higher than me on the list. Actually, on the right.
Hell yeah. We are.
Get fucked.
Yeah. We're the gods now. Try.
Oh shit! Now you control the
Try
server.
about it.
So Oliver, do you wanna tell about the thing?
Yeah. We're working on a cyberpunk mod.
Hmm. Wait. Did. Oh, there you go. I'm like, wait. Are you just gonna ditch me and end the episode there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We gotta leave it on a cliffhanger, haven't we?
I mean, we could, but I kind of want to hear now, like about the cyberpunk mod.
Can't tell you anything. I just wanted to let people know it exists.
A cyberpunk mod that's not Wintermute.
Wait,
Yeah.
so is it gonna be a mod for cyberpunk, or is it a cyberpunk mod for DLC?
Second one.
The second one.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you gonna make a DDLC mod for Cyberpunk 2077?
Sweet Lord, no.
No one needs that.
Wake the fuck
Besides,
up.
Natsuki and Judy are basically the same person
We have
anyway.
a city to burn. It's just like who would you replace John Wick with if you were to do that?
You
Sorry,
mean
say
Keanu
again?
Reeves?
Like, yeah, who would you replace him with? Like, who would you replace Keanu with, like, out of the DDLC cast?
Monica Silverhands.
I hope you heard him.
Yeah, I heard that. Well,
The sprite work is really it's really hilarious. I can't wait.
Yeah. In fact, Shim, I will show you in the channel. In fact, I'll DM you.
okay.
But I'd rather you not show it.
I'm not going to show this.
elsewhere.
Most of the stuff I haven't been showing any of this on screen.
Okay, seconds. I will find it.
I'm in a server
Feel free to
called
describe.
Visit Grammarly.com today. I didn't know I was in a server called that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm here. I'm looking.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. That actually looks pretty
Yeah, it's
cool.
the first thing I've been doing full art for. So.
That's fun.
I've been doing music for it. Can't wait.
Well, I'm looking forward to that too then.
Yeah. Well. I
I
can't
guess
think of anything else.
I guess we just probably just let you two get back to your lives.
Yes, my
The
very
state of our
exciting
lives.
Oh my.
Fuck you.
Fuck both of you.
This is how we're ending off the interview. Fuck you. Fuck the both of you.
Yeah. And most of all, fuck the viewers. No, don't
Yeah, fuck them.
don't actually fuck the viewers, but no, yeah, fuck you viewers. Okay, I'm gonna end it now. So
All right.